This lesson will review an example of a technology organization affected by privacy liability exposures to highlight who is responsible for the information in the event of a privacy breach. Remember, privacy liability arises when you have a legal obligation to protect private information you hold, store, transmit, or have access to, and that information is breached. So for example, ABC Software is a software organization. They design prepackaged software for retail stores, which means that the software is not customized, and many customers use the same product. This software can keep track of sales, integrate with payment processing systems, and run inventory. 20 years ago, when ABC Software was founded, it was common for their customers, the retail stores, to purchase the software and host it on their own servers. So for example, the software was likely sold on a CD that customers downloaded onto their own computers. ABC Software simply sold them the software, and other than the odd update or patch management process, they never really had access to how they were using it or the information that they were storing. Because the technology industry is constantly evolving, software companies now offer what's known as software as a service, or SaaS. This means that they also offer the service associated with hosting and managing the software. So when we use the term hosting, we're really referring to both the running of the software and the storage of the information. The reason software as a service was invented was because it was becoming increasingly more complicated for software companies to constantly be sending their customers software updates or fixes. It was also becoming increasingly more challenging and expensive for their customers to host and store the software data on their own systems or to source an external provider. So a solution was born. The software companies, as part of their enhanced offering, would not only offer the software, but offer the service associated with hosting and managing the software. It's cheaper and easier for the customers, for the software companies to host the information than it is for the customers to do it on site. And now they can readily and easily do any updates or patch management processes that they need to. SaaS is extremely common in the software industry now, but it has increased the privacy and network security liability for these software companies. Why? Because now they have access to third-party information, and sometimes third-party, non-public personal information that they have a legal responsibility to protect. Furthermore, while historically their customers would download the software using a CD, most software is now downloaded over the internet, enhancing the security and virus risk. Information is stored on servers, and it's now becoming very common to outsource this storage, either to the software organization or to a third-party storage service provider. So this lesson introduced the term software as a service and why it evolved. It showed that because software companies now offer storage, transmission, and even processing as part of their software offering, it's enhanced their liability because they're now responsible for the information the software is using.